tell me what personality trait is? Yesterday I told you what a personality trait is. Quietly raise your hand. More hands. Deepesh, yes. Sorry, Gaurav, tell me. Start. Physical means, last week we did physical traits. When you look at a person, what you see is physical trait. Can you tell me one personality trait of Jenny? One personality trait for Jenny.
No, I said no. Jenny is
thin is when you look at Jenny, you know she is thin. But what is her personality?
talk.
She doesn't talk, she's very quiet. Yes. So one personality trait of Jenny is she's very quiet. Who can tell me one personality trait of Revati Didi? One personality trait for Revati Didi. Yes.
Angry.
Very angry. Yes.
Strict.
Very strict. One personality, one physical characteristic of Anna Didi. Listen to what I'm asking. One physical characteristic of Anna Didi.
Anna Didi has long legs.
Anna Didi has very long legs. Brilliant. Try to understand the difference between a physical characteristics, which is किसी को देखते हो तो आपको क्या दिखता है? What do you see? Can you tell me one physical characteristic of Caitlin Didi? Physical characteristic of Caitlin Didi. There is one. Very fair. Very good. Can anybody tell me a personality trait of Caitlin Didi? Do any of you know Caitlin Didi?
Yes.
Give me one personality trait.
Hard work.
How do you know she's a? What action? Have you ever seen Caitlin Didi study in school? How do you know she is very hardworking? Deepesh, how do you know she's hardworking?
Because Caitlin Didi go here
Like, okay, what action of Caitlin Didi makes you say that she's very hardworking? Yes.
in the sun, always walking on.
She's always walking here and there in the sun. We assume that somebody who's very lazy will not keep walking here and there. So she's very hardworking. Can you tell me why did you say Revati Didi is strict? One action. What is one action of mine जिसकी वजह से you say that I'm very strict? Tell me one action of mine. Some action. मेरा कुछ action because of which you think I'm very strict. Zenith, what is one action of mine? Mention any action. Some action which I do. Sam. Any action.
You agree and do hand this.
I do a lot of. I move my hands a lot. Yes.
And shouting.
I shout. Why have you not done your homework? I shout a lot.
And like this.
So what is one? I do this a lot. Yes. What is one action of mine? One action is shouting. जिसकी वजह से you're like, she's always shouting. So I'm thinking she's very angry. She's very strict. Jenny is always sitting in smart position, always quiet. So I'm thinking she is very quiet. What is one action of Jenny? She never talks. Because of which we say that she is a quiet person. Ashish, give me one personality trait of Deepesh. Deepesh, not physical. Personality trait of Deepesh. Start. Very good. He's very talkative. Ashish, why do you say that? Because Deepesh is always running on the ground. That's why he's talkative. What action in class does he do all the time?
Walking and
Why do you call him talkative? Why do you call a person talkative? Deepesh पूरा दिन क्लास में क्या करता है? What does he do all the time? He's talking all the time. What is his action? He is talking all the time. So that is why you say, Deepesh is like talking all the time. So I think he's very talkative. Revati Didi is shouting all the time. So I think she's very strict. Yes? Caitlin Didi is always walking here and there and talking to us and going to Nisha Didi's class. I think she's very one personality trait of Nisha Didi? Who can give me? New hand. Somebody who has not answered till now. Sana, try karo beta. You didn't come to school yesterday, but try.
Nisha Didi.
Try. Personality. Physical मतलब उनको देख के तुम्हें क्या दिखता है? Physical would be Nisha Didi wears big bindi. Nisha Didi is fat. But what is one personality trait of Nisha Didi? Tell me. कुछ भी. She's so
angry.
She's also angry. Why? Nisha Didi का कौन सा action है? किसकी वजह से? Why do you say Nisha Didi is very angry? क्यों लगा तुम्हें ऐसा?
Because Didi who don't know homework and school come.
What does she do?
Angry.
She shouts.
Shouts.
So what is the action she's doing? She is shouting. So we know that Nisha Didi is very angry person. Yes? Tell me one personality trait of Teresa ma'am. The principal. One personality trait of Teresa. Think everybody. Perhaps I don't. Take like 10 seconds and think. Vijay.
Didi, the Teresa ma'am is always shouting everybody.
That is her action.
Sorry.
Unka action is very good. She's always shouting. So what do you think her personality is like? What do you think her I think she's very kind because she's always shouting. I think she's a very kind person. Then I think she's a very happy person because she's always shouting. Her action is shouting. So what is the inference you make about her character? What do you think about her personality?
Teresa ma'am is lazy. We come at 12 o'clock and go in 3 o'clock. Don't do any work and sit in office.
Alright, we don't talk like that about elders. She's so much elder than you. She does a lot of work at home. But let us say, we are talking about some principal in the world who we say is very lazy because what is her action? She always comes late and she leaves early, right? What is her action? Okay, everybody, smart question. 5, 4. Nisha, she's very belligerent. What is the meaning? I told you the meaning of the word belligerent yesterday. Naina, I told you were belligerent. Who else can tell me? Very good. Somebody who keeps fighting for small things is very. So Kajal thinks Teresa ma'am is very belligerent. Why do you say that, Kajal?
One day we will not tie hair.
Yes. You don't have tie. Shout and fight. You don't have belt. Shout. Yes, I think she's very belligerent. Quite. So we know the meaning of the word personality trait. मतलब कोई कैसा इंसान है. Physical मतलब as soon as you look at a person, you're like, okay, that person is fat. She has long hair. She's wearing a red colored dress. Yes, that is physical. What you see is physical. What kind of a person, कैसा किस्म का इंसान है, वो होता है तुम्हारा personality trait. And हम लोग को कैसे पता चलता है? Can we have a personality trait if you don't know the person at all? Can you give me a personality trait of the person?
No.
But if you don't know the person at all, can you give me a physical characteristic?
Yes.
Because as soon as you see the person, you see. What is the meaning of inference? Okay, I think Caitlin is always walking around here and there, so I infer that she's very hardworking. Jenny is always sitting in like smart position, so I infer that she's very quiet. Sana is always she always takes a lot of care to dress up, so I infer that she's very stylish. What do you think? मैंने बहुत सारे sentences बोले. What do you think could be? I'm getting the same hands again. Ashish, can you not sleep in my class? Thank you. What is the one inference? Zenith. Inference means what? Zenith is feeling. Zenith. Give me one personality trait of Zenith.
Didi always like this. No.
That's not a personality trait.
Weakness.
Weakness. Yes. What is her action? Because she's always saying, my head is paining, my hand is paining, my leg is paining. Zenith is always saying, my head is paining, leg is paining, so I infer that she is very weak. What do you think is the meaning of what they infer? Try. Mean thinking. Yes, I'm thinking. Infer का मतलब क्या है? I think Gaurav is always running around and pulling girls' hair. So I infer that he's very naughty. I infer. What do you think is the word infer? I-N-F-E-R का मतलब क्या है? Gaurav, try. Infer. Raju. Masti karna is very good. Masti is naughty. Gaurav is naughty, so Gaurav is playing all the time, so I infer he's very naughty. What do you think? Kajal, I'm not asking. Nikita, try. Gaurav, I'm going to come back to you. Socho, okay? Nikita, try. Meaning of infer. Nikita is always talking in class, so I infer she's very like talkative. I infer she's very Jenny. Okay, Jenny saying मेरे को लगता है. Very good. She's given it to me in Hindi, so I'm going to give it to you in English. She's saying very good. मेरे को लगता है. I think or the result I get. Okay. When you don't do your maths exam well, what is the result? Poor marks. When you study very well, what is the result? 100%. Infer is like result. Yes? Nikita is always talking, so the result is she is talkative. Gaurav is always playing around and pulling girls' hair, so he is very, what is the result? He is very naughty. He is a very naughty boy. Yes? Okay. I'm going to give you 10 seconds to take out your English books. Take out your English books. Fine. 10.